All right. First off, Andrew, just spell me your first and last name. Tell me your position and what class.
I'm Andrew Suciu. It's ANDREW-SUCIU, and I'm a quarterback. Going to be a junior.
All right. First off, talk about this Leo team. You played a lot of sophomores last year, including yourself. Talk about how last year's experience is really going to help you guys.
Well, like you said, we had a lot of experience with the younger guys, so I think the experience will help us on the field. And we graduated a lot of good linemen, and we've been working hard in the summer to make them better, to get our line pulled up.
Talk about this class of sophomores. I mean, what is it that makes you guys really good? Because it seemed like you really kind of carried the team once you got your feet under you in the second half of the season.
Well, we have a lot of skill players in our junior class going to be, and we work really hard in the summer with the weight room and agility stuff, and I think that pays off when we get on the field.
As far as this team goes, what are your goals for this upcoming season, and what is going to be the key to achieving those goals?
Well, obviously, we want to win ACAC and then move on to sectionals. I mean, Harding moved into our sectional, I think, and it's going to be a tougher sectional this year, so we'll see when that comes around.
As far as you guys go, you feel like you're going to be sneaking up on anybody because the second half of the season really kind of opened some eyes, I guess.
Yeah, I think a lot of people underlook us because of our size and Leo, and what we've done in the past hasn't been all that great, but I think this upcoming 2 years will be a great 2 years.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Yep. All right. First off, could I get you to spell your first and last name, your class, and your position for me?
Connor, Connor, Casser, Kacsor. I'm a running back and junior.
All right, Connor, just talk a little bit about, really the second half of the season last year is when you guys turned it on. What was the big key, and how do you carry that over?
The big key was basically our chemistry. We practiced a lot, and we're a team, so we carried that pretty good.
As far as you guys go, tell me what the strengths of this ball club are going to be this season, and what are some things that you guys also need to work on as you get ready for the season opener?
Our strengths are going to be our skill players, but we got to work on our line, and once we get them, we'll be excellent.
Talking to Andrew, you guys have kind of snuck up on some people, I guess, at the end of last year, but I know that opened some eyes. Do you feel like people are expecting a little bit more out of this Leo team, or is it just self-expectation?
Yes, I think they're expecting us, but we just got shown.
Tell me about this junior class, because, whatever sport it seems, you guys are a pretty athletic class and have been able to get some things done. What's really been the key to this class's success?
Well, we've been together since 7th, 8th grade, all throughout the high school years, and we just have great chemistry with each other. We all know each other very well, and we worked good together. What's
the biggest key to your season? Because I know you guys have to be thinking about competing for a championship in conference.
The biggest key would be our offenses and defense, and basically just playing together and doing good.
Thanks, Connor.
We like that. It's good for us, too. We like it. Good, fun.
All right, first off, Coach Sauder, just talk a little bit about what you guys were able to do, especially the last half of the season. Really successful, played Belmont in the sectional championship. How do you carry that over this year?
Well, one thing that was important to us was keeping the guys together, sticking together as a team, and making sure we had everybody out this summer. We did pick up our summer weights a little bit. We picked up some 7-on-7s that we hadn't done that in the past. So that was one thing we wanted to try to do to keep that success rolling a little bit. Just have the kids thinking football and sticking together, and they did a great job at it. So we're hopeful that we can continue on with the success we had at the end of the year.
You take a look at that success. Do you feel like there are a little more expectations on this team, and how do these guys who really were sophomores last year, a lot of them, how are they going to be handling that?
Well, absolutely, there are expectations, and we've told them that since the end of last year. Our end of the year meeting, we talked about now the expectations that we are placing on ourselves, because we did have a good year, and we were young, and we have a lot of kids back, and we have placed a lot of expectation on our seniors. We've got 13, 14 seniors back, and the expectation for leadership, is big, and that's going to be key to our success, is if those guys will display some leadership. And, the younger kids, the sophomores last year who are juniors, they matured a lot, getting to a sectional championship game, and, gave them some confidence. And I think they know what they can do a little bit. So, I think they understand the expectations, and they're handling it well so far. And it's hard to tell right now. We'll see when the games start, but we're hopeful.
Yeah, heading into the games, where do you see as your biggest strengths, and then some things that are concerns that you need to work on probably?
Well, most of our skill positions are back. Connor Casser was a sophomore last year, 1,300-yard rusher. Andrew Suciu, quarterback. All of our receivers are back. So those skill positions are there, and that's probably our strength. And we have some speed there, which we haven't had in the past. One thing we have to work on is our line. We lost 3 offensive linemen to graduation and then 3 defensive linemen to graduation. So some of these younger kids are going to have to step up and fill those shoes. And if we can do that, we'll feel pretty good going into the season. But we're a long way off from there, and hopefully those younger linemen will step up.